On Tuesday evening at 6 p.m., April 11, 1978, three investigators from the U.S. Select Committee on Assassinations attempted to clarify a mysterious phone call made 15 years earlier. The agents knocked on the Raleigh, North Carolina apartment door of John David Hurt to conduct a brief interrogation. Hurt's wife, Billie, answered the door and summoned her husband from the bedroom. Clad in pajamas, an agent noted that Hurt appeared to be middle-aged, short, and suffering from crippling arthritis. Most of his fingers on both hands were missing, but that he handled a cigarette relatively adeptly. He added that Hurt's skin suffered from psoriasis and was reddened and irritated. Medical records indicated that he'd suffered from bipolar disorder. Hurt was not surprised by the trio's visit due to a rumor that he had heard that Lee Harvey Oswald had attempted to call him following his arrest for the killing of President John F. Kennedy. Members of the news media had previously attempted to extract a story from him. Hurt had served in the Army Counterintelligence Corps in Europe and Japan during 1942 to 46. He was then unemployed and on long-term government disability. Oswald would reportedly make 3 phone calls after his arrest during his brief captivity inside the Dallas, Texas City Jail. The first at 1:30 p.m. was a collect call to lawyer John Apt, a prominent civil liberties attorney based in New York City. The second call at 8 p.m. was to the New York City headquarters of the American Communist Party, and specifically The Worker, one of their publications. The conversation lasted a half hour but was conducted privately. The third call at 10:45 p.m. was intended towards John Hurt, whom he specifically requested. 2 homicide detectives were dispatched inside the jail to wiretap the exchange. Hurt's phone number was scrawled on a paper that Oswald carried. According to official records, there is no confirmation that Hurt answered the telephone call. The following day, Oswald would be killed inside the jail basement by a local nightclub owner, Jack Ruby, during the process of a transfer to county jail, presumably more secure. Ruby was well acquainted with the Dallas Police Department and given unrestricted access to the basement. During the 1978 John David Hurt interview, he confirmed that the phone number was indeed his, but indicated that he'd never heard of Lee Harvey Oswald or anyone affiliated with the shooting. Speculation followed as to whether Hurt may have been part of a covert Russian spy ring or perhaps a handler, as some conspiracy theorists insisted. Hurt's interrogation would invite speculation, but ultimately, no answers. The small apartment building where he lived has since been torn down with only a parking lot remaining. The Church of the Good Shepherd is located across the street on South McDowell Street. Was John David Hurt a component of an assassination conspiracy cell? There was little then and nothing now to tie him into a direct association.